The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.
This is Denise Nostrom, CEO and founder of Diversified Financial Solutions. Now more than ever, investment advice is needed. Not just where best to invest your money, but why. Are you investing for your future retirement? Are you retired and looking to maximize your income? Are you maximizing your income and concerned with leaving money for your loved ones? Are you investing for your retirement at the same time saving for your children's education and at the same time saving to buy another home? Are the markets in line with your goals? Are your goals ever changing? Please contact me at 631-758-8691. That's 631-758-8691. Or visit us at diversifiedfinancial.biz. For over 25 years, I have been helping individuals, families, and business owners navigate through all market conditions with only one goal in mind, my clients. Visit me at diversifiedfinancial.biz or call Denise Nostrom, founder of Diversified Financial Solutions, at 631-758-8691. That's 631-758-8691 for a conversation about my most important client, you. Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. We made it to Friday. For many of you, this is a 3-day weekend, and for some of you, teachers and students, you are going to be enjoying winter break. Thank you for tuning in and spending some time with me today before the long weekend. I'm glad you're here. You are listening to The Financial Chick Show, and I am the Financial Chick. My name is Denise Nostrom, the CEO and owner of Diversified Financial Solutions, a full-service independent financial planning firm located in Medford. Your Financial Chick is here to help you make better financial decisions and choices to improve your life and reduce your anxiety and stress about money. If you want to know more about me or my firm, you can check out my website at financialchickshow.com. We are also on Facebook and Instagram at Diversified Financial Solutions. So like our pages to get updates and see what is happening. So today I'm excited because I have two guests in the studio with me. I want to introduce Brittany Loesch and Patricia Peterson from Angels of Long Island. How are you ladies doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm excited to have you here. So, a couple of things. Well, first, I want to wish Patricia a happy birthday. A little belated, but it was earlier in the week, so we're still in.
Thank you so much.
It's a month, right?
Birthday month, yes.
So, how does it feel turning 29?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. All over again.
And over and over.
And over and over. Oh,
it's all good. All good. And then I also want to congratulate Brittany. I know you're due to have another child soon, right? That is public knowledge, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. You look like, oh, no. Do you know what you're having?
A girl.
You are? Oh, my God.
Girl.
Very, very exciting. So... names or
well, we're having a really hard time.
Okay, good.
Names.
No.
She's asking for suggestions.
Oh, okay.
For
all
girls'
right.
names, yes.
So go to the website. If you have any suggestions out there in Radio Land, just let us know. You know what's going on. Always open for options. But so before we talk about the big event, which is kind of why we're talking about the big event that's going to happen tomorrow, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourself, about the organization, and I'll let you guys decide who wants to go first.
Patricia.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's Patricia's.
Thank you. Okay. Patricia Peterson. I'm Vice President, Angels of Long Island, located in Patchogue, 350 East Main Street. I'm very blessed to be with Brittany and Debbie. Brittany and Debbie are our founders. Mm-hmm. And I just love everything we do. We help folks in crisis every single day. We have a beautiful thrift store, corporate headquarters, and donation center at that address. And before I lose my voice, Brittany would
it's
like
been a rough day, right? There was something with the allergies, right?
Very, very busy day, and the allergies are horrible. We're gearing up for an event tomorrow, a Stuff the Bus event. Brittany's idea, so I'm going to let Brittany tell you about it.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yes.
But before we get there, so Brittany, tell us a little bit about yourself. And well, we know Mom is luxuriating in Florida, which she deserves because she works so hard. She is just
jealous.
But she did say she had chocolate martinis for lunch today. So I was like,
got a nice can going.
She's hurting us a little bit as we have to be here, in the cold, windy weather, right?
She's the hardest working woman in Patchogue.
She is. Well, that's what I say. She totally deserves it. And I think your grandmother's there too, right?
Yes, the whole family. My aunt, my other aunts and uncles are down there. My cousin. They're all there without me.
Yeah, that really doesn't sound a whole lot. It's not fair, right? That's not nice. but you're holding down the fort, you know?
Yes, I think I had too many babies to go anywhere.
That's true.
I'm grounded.
And how many children do you have?
This will be the 5th.
Oh, very nice. Oh, beautiful. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
But you're pretty busy, I would presume. Yeah.
especially at the store. It's been crazy. The outreach has been crazy. We've been getting a lot of awesome donations, a lot of like food donations. We've been able to do a lot of giveaways, and we're gearing up for the Stuff-A-Bus to help us fill our racks and get ready for some sales in the store and to help some families out. And we're excited.
That's wonderful. That's awesome. So basically, I know your mom started. Well, was it just your mom or you and your mom? You and your mom together, right?
Yeah. Well,
tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my mother woke me up one morning and she had seen a Facebook post of somebody she went to school with and had custody of the granddaughter unexpectedly, and they were going back to school and she wasn't really prepared. So it started off with me and her just trying to help the one girl. We got kicked out of Facebook groups for begging. So we made our own Facebook group because people are not that nice in the world.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah. And we had to name the group, and we added her friends and mine. And out of our friends, we were able to get the girl everything she needed for back to school. And because we had to name it, people thought we were an organization or something of the sort. Mm-hmm. So it kind of blew up from there, and we had people asking for help, and we kept helping them. And then we found out that in order to get help from stores and organizations, we needed to be a nonprofit. So that's the route we went with. And fast forward a couple years later, now we have the store, and we're just crazy busy.
Wow. But that's such a beautiful story. And that's really amazing how that started. So, you kind of go through life and you just never know. I'm sure that wasn't something like, this is what we're going to do. Let's check it off.
No.
It just kind of happened. And it became a pretty big and successful
we had
thing.
like a soft spot for it because we struggled when I was growing up. So when she's seen it and seen somebody reaching out and wasn't getting a good response, she felt it.
Wow. She does it every day. She feels it every day, Deb. She doesn't turn anyone away. It's wonderful.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So I know that you guys do those types of outreach, with helping people. But I think, like if people have a fire or something like that, that's another
fire. We do a lot of domestic violence. Mm-hmm. A lot of like relocating or a death in the family where the people would have to move, or we've had a lot of floods lately with burst pipes where they lose everything in their homes.
Wow, yeah. Don't even think of that. Wow.
Yeah, we've had families where there was like a murder in the home and they lost everything in their home. And not the kids couldn't take anything. There's a lot of things that you don't think about that come up, and
and you see it all.
It's pretty devastating for the families. Yeah.
But your organization, you're able to provide everything. So we always think of like, food or maybe clothing, but I think it's even down to furniture, right? I mean, don't you pretty much the whole...
Oh, yeah. If somebody needs everything, we will reach out to our group and ask for either, whether it be if the person needs like beds or bunk beds. Sometimes we have a lot of times CPS gets involved and the kids are relocated and they need their own beds, and it's usually a struggle for somebody to overnight have to come up with 3 like twin size beds and find room in their homes, and we get a lot of unique requests.
There's many times where folks cannot go to a government agency. If just for example, the woman they helped for the first time, she just became a grandmother, very, very immediate. And when they were asking for things, the woman couldn't go to. She didn't even have guardianship papers or anything yet. Immediately, she just needed things. And Debbie and Brittany got an entire house full of things where, upon asking, folks reached in their heart, and that's what they do every day when they drop things off to us. Wow. Every day. They give us things that they might or might not need, or they know someone else could use, or when Brittany puts a post out for something, or Debbie does, it just comes. People are amazing. Most
people are great.
Mostly all the time. People are great. They really are.
That's so, because today all we hear is negative stuff, right? We hear all the bad stuff, and this is such a beautiful thing that people, there are a lot of really good people. Again, the same thing you hear about the bad people. There's so many good people, and just being able to have that and have a place to go. So I'm sure a lot of people know about you, but a lot of people don't. So hopefully, and out here, and my listeners can know if there's a situation that comes up, they can go to Angels of Long Island and You guys are located at 350 East Main Street in Patchogue. And if they needed to reach you, obviously you have the Facebook page now, the one that, people are not, they're nice on that one.
Okay. Yes. They could definitely call any Monday through Saturday. We're there from 10 to 5.
Okay.
And they could call and speak to somebody from our outreach department, and we can definitely give them a hand.
All right. That's awesome. That's really, really good stuff. And I think one other thing where we're kind of running into the break, but the other thing that you guys do is, and I know I participate in this, is the bottle return. Yes. So that's a very easy way for anybody to not have to go to those machines, recycle your bottles, or bring your bottles to you guys, and you use that money to help people to buy these furniture or food or clothing.
It funds our organization. It helps pay bills. It pays overhead.
That was when I heard you guys
from
did
that. Is amazing.
That was so ingenious, man. I thought that was the coolest thing. And a lot of people, who wants to do that? Who wants to put the bottles into the machine? Most people don't.
That pulled us out of debt during the pandemic.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's amazing to recycle.
That was a pretty awesome idea. And I know she was telling me stories about that too, but we're running into the break. So this is the financial chick, Denise Snowstrom, the company's Diversified Financial Solutions. I help you look for financial solutions when you feel like there are none. Feel free to contact me at 631-758-8691. Stay tuned. We're with the women from Angels of Long Island. After the break, we have so much more. We want to tell you all about Stuff the Bus. Welcome back. This is Denise Snowstrom, the Financial Chick. My company's in Medford, and you can reach me at 631-758-8691 or visit my website at financialchickshow.com. I'm here to help you on your financial journey. Over the years, things change, and I'm here to help you navigate all those changes. So as a financial advisor, yes, it's all about the money, but sometimes I like to bring in different guests to kind of, show you the different things that are out there, the good people, things that you may not be aware of. So today I'm very excited. I'm here with Brittany Loesch and Patricia Peterson from Angels of Long Island, located in Patchogue, right on East Main Street, 350 East Main Street to be exact. Actually behind, what's that restaurant? La Tierrita?
Mia Tierrita.
Mia Tierrita. Yes. Right behind that. So you can't really see it off of Main Street. What's that?
You did well saying that.
I speak Spanish.
I butcher it every time.
I roll the R's and all that. I do. I can't say I'm fluent anymore, but I
wish you were there when people call and ask us.
We sound funny.
You could tape me and then we'll just right behind Mi Tierrita. But yeah, so we're talking about this store, and for people that don't know, and Brittany, you and your mom had started the store, and Patricia, you're there now. How did you guys meet? How did you all come together?
Oh, Debbie and Brittany were working out of their house, and everything was done outside. 55-foot trailer, tents, tarps, and their house was completely full. And they would ask for food and have this pantry on the side of the house, tons of shelves, and folks would drop off, but they were very low, and they were asking. And I saw some people diminishing them, asking for food, making suggestions. Well, folks get food stamps, or folks get that. Many, many people run out of their food stamps mid-month. Many people have food insecurity, especially now since the pandemic.
Absolutely.
So many people don't qualify for food stamps.
They don't qualify for $1 over the income. So what they were doing was helping people who had nothing. I saw this, and I said, well, I'm going to go collect food. And I started a big food drive. And I went to the church where the local kids were going to preschool, and they helped me. And I must have made 4 trips in a row. But the first day I went there, Brittany was there. Her husband was there at the time. They weren't married yet. And one other member, Debbie. And I fell in love with Debbie because I saw how hard they were working out of their home. This is their home where
That's
they
amazing
live.
that you started from your house.
With no privacy.
Wow.
I mean, 24/7 things were happening there. And I was just in awe. And I thought it was so inspirational. And I saw a young girl, a young mom, and her mother, and I'm like, oh, this is my new friends. These are my new friends. I'm going to be with them forever. I love them. And that's really, really what happened.
That is what happened. She came in and she just didn't leave.
I didn't leave. I sat at that kitchen table for about 2 years.
At least 2 hours.
At least 2 hours that day. And 2 years later, I helped at the house, but 2 years later, Brittany and Deb got the store, Patchogue. And the store grew as one other shop went out of business, as we expanded the warehouse. And
oh, that's right. Yeah. So you
just kept growing and growing.
Which that was a good.
And most people they help are people who are in situations through no fault of their own.
There you go.
Mental illness, physical illness, homelessness. Like when I see people who are not rich, who don't have grants or funding, who, you know, they don't have a bunch of college analysts, college kids sitting there typing for them. They do everything themselves.
Right.
Cleaning the store, doing interviews, if everything. And I thought, these are really my people. I want to work with them.
Wow.
And since 6 years ago,
I was going to say,
hundreds of thousands of people have been assisted.
Wow.
Because we collect data now.
I was going to say,
We've been getting fancy since my living room.
Yes, we're fancy. We have demographics. And when I look at what we do, I get very, very proud.
You know,
Very
you don't
proud.
realize it as it's happening, but then the end of the year came and we had to make room for this year's stuff, and we had 2 big boxes full of all the demographic forms and all
It's
the outreach.
amazing.
But that's helpful
and-
for you guys too, to know and to feel. I mean, I'm sure you're proud to begin with,
So
but my
prideful.
gosh, knowing those numbers and then seeing those, wow,
Yeah.
that must be overwhelming and
Seeing
just
it
feel
really
beautiful.
puts it into perspective. The
Yes,
the
yes.
paper is but so thin and just boxes full, and
Yeah.
it's a good feeling. At the
It's a
end of the day.
privilege to help people. It's a privilege to receive help. I came from a huge, huge family, and we didn't have a place like Angels of Long Island. And when my mom visited the store, she said, I wish this was here when I was a young mom with 12 kids. You know, I really,
mom's
really
really
meant
cute.
that. You know?
Yeah, well, but you have built this, and it's such a beautiful thing. And the fact, like I said, we always hear about the negative stuff, but it's so wonderful to hear about a great thing. And why not help people, man? If someone needs a hand up, because you don't know when you're going to be on the downside.
You
Right?
really don't.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
it. So
And you know what? And we've had so many families that were on the downside, and then they come back and help people. Or
There you
come
go.
back
They do.
and
They give
volunteer,
back.
and
Yeah.
it's
Their
awesome.
kids grow out of clothes and they come and donate their things. And they're so grateful, and they actually start getting inspired.
this is Feel Good Friday, isn't
Yes,
it?
it
I freaking
is.
love this,
Yes.
man. This is awesome.
Yes.
But more importantly, let's talk about the event tomorrow. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to come. I'm so excited to have my stuff ready. But we've heard, what was it? The show Extreme Home Makeover. I don't know if you use the moniker, right?
used to
Move
love
that
that
bus,
show.
Yes.
right? But tomorrow we are going to stuff
Yes, we're gonna
the bus.
Stuff the bus.
Right?
I'm excited.
I had to go there. I was always thinking of this. I'm like, we had to do it. So tell us a little bit, tell the listeners a little bit about what you guys are doing. And this is your baby, right?
Yeah,
Brittany?
you know what? Our donations were a little slow coming in. The store was a little slow. It usually is for January, February.
Nobody wants to leave their house, right?
Yeah, everybody's recovering from Christmas. And so I was hoping it would help us fill the store a little bit, try to, because it really, in order for us to help the families, we really need those racks full because we don't know what sizes are out. And if we have 3 people come that are a size 12, the next group that comes in and has a size 12 in their family, it's not there. Or if we give out 6 microwaves and the next family has a house fire and they need a microwave, we won't have it. So stuff like this really helps us and it really boosts our donation. And not only that, it helps get the word out. A lot of people are a lot of people didn't know that we were don't know about us, and now they know we have a Stuff a Bus event tomorrow and they know what we do, and it's exciting. Every time we do an event, we watch it grow a little more and we get some more followers and more people that know about us, and more importantly, more people that know about us that need help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time we do something like this, we do get families that are requesting assistance, and usually very next morning.
Always,
so we're happy to
always.
be there and ready to help them.
Specific items needed.
Yeah.
Brittany was genius. Specific items. Clothing, shoes, even draperies, blanket sheets, very, very important.
Okay.
Socks and
Yeah, you don't realize the little stuff that you just have in your house that when you're restarting or you're coming from a hotel or a house fire or you had to leave your house, you don't realize you need everything. Curtains, curtain rods, you need
Towels.
everything.
Right.
towels and
Yeah.
blankets, small things make a huge difference. It's life altering. When we assist someone one time, you and your mom say it's a one-time hand up. It's not a handout. Don't be ashamed. It's a no shame zone.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a hand up one time. That alters your life that day. I just say, just came from a rehabilitation. I'm into my apartment, or I was in a shelter. Now I have an apartment.
Right.
I don't have things, but now I do.
And we're not really so strict with the one time. We hold on to some.
Yeah. I think you're more guilty of that
I figured
than
with
all
you
of
guys.
us.
I could just tell.
Absolutely.
But so it's going down tomorrow at
Yes.
Angels of Long
Going
Island,
down.
which
In
again,
our parking lot.
the parking lot, and from 10 to 4. right? And I love that you kind of itemize. So you can go on to Angels of Long Island website, not website, Facebook page, I should say, and or even Diversified Financial. It's all out there. And Power of Women Exchanging Resources. We're all kind of working together here because we want to make this a huge success for you guys.
And we can provide a tax receipt for any donations brought tomorrow. We will have them.
And that's a big thing to just segue into the financial stuff. Thank you, Brittany. That's very true. Anytime we do these donations,
it's important that people take that receipt.
Absolutely.
I have people who come weekly and donate, and I know them by name, and they keep doing it. And I say, please.
I know they do that. I don't need it. But you know what? When you do your taxes, it goes a long way. I mean, if you're doing goodness, you might as well get a little bit of benefit too. I mean, it's nothing to feel bad about.
We're very grateful for the Power of Women Exchanging Resources. We're very grateful to you and your radio show. I want to thank you so, so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you guys said yes.
The more good we could do. Thank you.
I know it's a hard thing sometimes coming on the radio and kind of, doing this, so I'm glad. But I hope that everybody comes down tomorrow from 10 to 4.
Excited.
And, on your Friday night, have a glass of wine, a glass of beer, whatever you do, or water, and clean out your closets, right? And get your stuff and be ready to go. And the blankets, don't forget, it's really interesting. I love, those other things because people do forget. I have all these blankets, so you'll be getting blankets from me too. I have a bunch of clothes. So I'm excited. This is all a good thing. So, my operations manager also, she doesn't have anything. She did a cleanup, but she has a check for you guys, which I'm going to give to you.
So kind. Oh my goodness.
And again, life is good. People are good. So remember, let's try to do better and be better. Enjoy the weekend. See you next Friday.
Thank you.
Advisory services offered through Blackridge Asset Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Securities are offered through Peak Brokerage Services, LLC, member FINRA, SIPC. Blackridge Asset Management and Diversified Financial Solutions are separate and independent entities from Peak Brokerage Services.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.